color. Each ball is 100 gram and it is 80% acrylic and 20% wool. Also I used some purple color acrylic yarn, and we need 5mm crochet hook, some stitch marker, scissors and yarn needle. Also you can use any yarn you like, doesn't have to be the same yarn. This tutorial is for the extra small size, but you can easily adjust this pattern for your size. Let's make 56 chains. Do the slip knot. So now I've done 56 chains. For the foundation chain, I'm going to do half double crochet. So skip the first chain and start from the second chain, half double crochet. So yarn over, skip the first chain and pull through the yarn. Now you have 3 loops in the hook through the yarn. So now we did 2 chain, 2 half double crochet, 3 half double crochet, 4, 5. So this is for the foundation chain. Go ahead and do half double crochet along the chain and you will get 54 half double crochet. Meet me back once you have done your 54 half double crochet. So now I've done 54 half double crochet. I'm going to be using lemon peel stitch for this sweater. I'm not going to do chain 1. Turn your work around. We are going to do stack single crochet so that we can get the nice edge. So pull through the yarn from the first stitch. Now you have 2 loops on the hook. Pull through the yarn through 2 loops. Now we have 2 loops here. Pull the yarn through the second loop. Now you have 2 loops and pull through the yarn. Okay, now start the single crochet from the second chain. Pull through the yarn, single crochet, yarn over, pull through the yarn. You have 3 loops in the hook. Pull through 2 loops and pull through 2 loops. It's a double crochet. So the lemon peel stitch is single crochet, double crochet and single crochet and double crochet every alternate stitch. So now it's single crochet, pull through. So the next one is double crochet. And single crochet. So the last chain we are going to single crochet. So we have done first row. Now for the second row, turn your work around. Do the stack single crochet. Always start every row and with the stack single crochet, so you will get the neat edge and start with a single crochet. Then it's a single crochet and double crochet. So this is the pattern for this sweater. One row, repeat for the next 40 rows. Now go ahead and continue for the next 40 rows and meet me back once you have done the 40 rows. So now I've done 40 rows. Once you've done your 40 row, fasten this off. And now count 5 chains and put stitch marker on each end, this end and this end, because we are going to leave 5 chains for the sleeves, and we are not going to shape, but we are going to continue the lemon peel stitch for the next 5 rows and leave 5 chains in both ends. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The same on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So its next 5 row is going to be from here to here. So start the next chain from the 5th row. Chain 1, 2, going to do single crochet in the same chain. And do a stack single crochet. And next one is next chain we are going to do single crochet and then double crochet and single crochet. So once you come to the next end, so the next stitch is single crochet, turn your work around and do a stack single crochet, and start single crochet from the next chain, then double crochet the next chain, then single crochet, go ahead and continue for the next 5 rows, and I'll meet you back after I've done my 5 rows. Now I've done 11 rows up to the neckline. Now after you've done 11 rows, you can put a stitch marker on both ends where your neckline wants to start for your jumper or sweater. I'm going to do a round neck, so I left 18 stitches on both sides and put a stitch marker to start my neckline. This is where I'm going to start doing my decrease rows. You can always put the stitch marker according to your neck preferences. If you like V-neck, you can put one stitch marker in the middle and start decreasing on both ends. If you like round neck, you can put leave some gap and do from the both end. Depends on how wide your neck is going to be. So let's start this row with the stack single crochet. And I'm going to continue the same row, repeat again until the stitch marker. So now we have 2 stitch left. So I'm going to decrease here with these 2 stitches. So the next stitch is going to be a double crochet. So I'm going to do a decrease double crochet, pull through and pull through 2 loops and pull through all 3 loops. With this one, when I turn around, so we are going to then repeat the row from here. When I turn around, I'm going to do chain 2. I'm not going to do stack single crochet because I want the neck is to be a curve shape. So when you turn around, it's going to be a single crochet. I'm not going to do a decrease in this row, then double crochet. So we are going to do the decrease in the row after this. So first row if is a decrease, next row no decrease, and the row after is going to be decrease. So when you come to the end of the row, turn the work around. I'm going to do the stack single crochet when I come to the edge. Start with a single crochet. So for the third row, when we come, there is last 2 stitches. This is going to be a, because I did last double crochet, this is a decrease single crochet. So pull through and pull the yarn through the next chain, pull through all together. Now chain 2, turn your work around. So this is going to be a single crochet and then double crochet, then single. So this is the pattern. So first row is a decrease, second row is no decrease, and third row is a decrease, then fourth row is no decrease. Go ahead and continue this up to the shoulder for your sweater, and I'm going to do for my sweater. Then once I finished, I'll meet you back and show you how many rows it took for me for the extra small size sweater. So now I done up to 11 rows for my neckline. Now I'm going to fasten this off and start from this end for this side of neck. So for this side, find the end of the chain. You can start your row from here. start with the stack single crochet, pull the yarn through on the same chain and do the stack single crochet. Start with the single crochet in the next stitch, then double crochet, then single crochet, now we have 2 chains. This is where we are going to do the reduce double crochet. Then chain 2, turn your work around, and this row there is no decrease, and the row after it will be a decrease. Now go ahead and the same way you did this side, do the other side as well. Once you finish, meet me back, then it's going to be a back panel. Now I've done both sides of the neck, so now we need to do the back panel. Go ahead and do the same like front panel, 56 chain and 54 rows. First you will do 40 rows up to the sleeves. From sleeves to the shoulder it's going to be 21 rows. Go ahead and continue the same pattern, but for the back panel we are not going to do the neck. From here it will be a rectangle like this without any neck. Once you have done your back panel, meet me back and we will go from there. Now I've done my back panel. Altogether it's 61 rows, 40 rows from the bottom to the shoulder, from shoulder up to the top it's 21 rows. So this is the back panel is done and the front panel is done. At this point, if you are going to block your sweater, go ahead and block. I'm going to do the steam method for my sweater, and meet me back once you have blocked your sweater, and we will start doing the sleeves. So now I've done blocking for both panels, front and the back. Now we need to do the sleeves. To do the sleeves, you can either put a stitch marker for the sleeve here, so we need a sleeve for this length and straight for up to around 5 stitches. So for my sweater, this is extra small. I'm going to do 50 chains for the sleeves. So you also can, if it's medium or large, you also can measure the length like this and do the sleeves and decide how many stitches you need and measure the stitches once you're done, and then you can start doing your sleeves. So go ahead and do however many chains you need for your sleeves and meet me back, then I'll show you where I'm going to do the reduction for my sleeves. So now I've done my sleeves. This is 50 chains and you will get 48 stitches for the 50 chains. And when you do first 5 chains, there won't be any reduction because you can still measure it once you started doing. After two rows, you can measure this is the correct length. So for me, this is the correct length for my sleeves. So after every 5 rows, there will be 1 reduction per row. So you can put a stitch marker to remember, so you won't miss the count. After every 5th row, you are going to do 1 reduction, and if you put a stitch marker, then you can count 5 chain, then do a next reduction, then put a stitch marker. Now I'm going to show you how I did the 1 reduction after every 5 rows. So I've did 5 rows already, and when you do the 1 reduction, turn the other side and do the stack single crochet as usual for the smooth edge or straight edge. After that only I will do my reduction. So the next stitch is going to be single crochet. So I'm going to reduce these 2 chains. So pull through the yarn. So I'm not going to do the single crochet, and pull through again from the second chain. Now you have 3 loops in the hook, and pull through all 3 loops together. This counts as 1 single crochet. This is the first reduction. Then I will do another reduction in this end. So put a stitch marker here. Last 2 chains I will do a reduction, so that I won't forget that I need to do a reduction. I'll put a stitch marker here, and then continue as usual your lemon peel stitch, like double crochet, then single crochet until the stitch marker, and meet me back when you come to the stitch marker, and I'll show you how I'm going to do the reduction and finish the row. So the next stitch is going to be a double crochet. So after this it's a single crochet. So I'm going to do my reduction for these 2 stitches. Pull through the yarn, and again pull through from the last stitch, and pull through all through 3 loops as 1 single crochet. This is your reduction for the end of the row. So the reduction is going to be the 1 reduction in the start and in the end. So we did both ends 1 reduction. Then as usual, turn around and you will do a stack single crochet. Always put a stitch marker which row you did the reduction, so you remember, you can easily count the next 5 rows, then you can do the reduction in the 6th row. So the next stitch is single crochet, then double crochet. So for the next 5 rows there's no reduction. Then the 6th row you will do the reduction like I did until you reach your desired length for your sleeve. I did other side of my sleeve. So I've run out of the pink color yarn, so I joined the purple color yarn in the end, and I did the ribbing. Now go ahead and finish your sleeves and meet me back so I can show you how to do the ribbing for the sleeves. Now I've done my sleeves. It took me 49 rows, total rows. Now we need to do the ribbing for this scarf. I'm going to use 4mm crochet hook to do my ribbing. You can still use the 5mm, or you can do the 4mm crochet hook. So once we finish the 49th row or the last row, turn your work around, and I'm going to do 10 chains for my ribbing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is totally optional. You can choose to do smaller ribbing, then you can reduce the chains, or if you want a longer ribbing you can increase the chains. Now turn this around and skip 1 chain, and we will do this. Now skip one chain and do single crochet from the second chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now I have 8 stitches from 10 chains. Now it depends on your cuff size. If you prefer tighter cuff, you can slip stitch 3 chains, or if you don't prefer tighter cuffs, you can slip stitch 2 chains. For my sleeve, I prefer tighter cuff, so I'm going to do 3 slip stitch. So 8 stitches, then you do 1 slip stitch from the next chain, and for the next 2 I'm going to reduce single crochet, like pull through 1 stitch and pull through the other, and slip stitch through these 2. So now we have 2 slip stitch. When you turn your work around, skip these 2 slip stitches and start your single crochet from the front loop of the first chain. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So always make sure that you are doing 8 stitches. Chain 1, turn your work around and start from the first chain from the front loop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'll show you again how I'm going to do the slip stitch. So the slip stitch from the first chain, and the other 2 stitches I'm going to do the reduced method. 1, 2, and slip stitch through these 2 chains. Now you did 2 slip stitch. Turn your work around. Skip these 2 slip stitch and start from the first chain. So always make sure that you are doing 8 chains. Chain 1, slip stitch from the next chain and pull through 2 loops from the next 2 chains and pull through slip stitch. So now you have 2 slip stitch. Skip these 2 and start from the first chain. Now go ahead and continue and finish your sleeves and meet me back once you have done it. So now I've done both sides of sleeves. At this point you can go ahead and do the blocking if you wish to, and meet me back once you have done the blocking. Now I'm going to do the ribbing for the bottom for the front and the back panel. To do the ribbing, I'm using light purple yarn. For the front and back panel ribbing, I don't want a longer one. I want slightly shorter than the ribbing I did for sleeves. So I'm going to do chain of 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and skip 1 chain and continue the single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 6, 7. So for the bottom ribbing, it's going to be 9 chain and 7 stitches. Now I'm going to do only 2 slip stitch. So this is the first slip stitch from the next chain, and this is the second slip stitch from the next chain. Turn your work around. Now skip these 2 chains and start from the back loop of the first chain you can see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So always make sure that you are doing 7 chains. Chain 1, turn around and do 7 chain and 2 slip stitch. Go ahead and do the same way you did for the sleeves, and meet me back once you have done the front and the back panel ribbing, and we will go from there. So now I've done both ribbing for the front and back panel bottom. The next step, I want to do the seaming together front and the back panel. There's no right or wrong side. It's up to you how you're going to which side you want, the front or back. Okay, at this point, put a stitch marker. Once you put the stitch marker, I'm going to use yarn needle and do the mattress stitch, so the stitch won't show outside. So let me start from one side. So find the 2 legs for the first stitch. This is the 2 legs. And from the other side also, this is the stitch and this is the 2 legs. So pull through. So I'm going to put a knot here with this end of the yarn, so it will be tight. We can seam this in later. So once you find both legs, find the next leg on the other side, which is these 2. The same on the other side. This is the two leg. And the next two leg is these two. And next two is here on this side, this. So if you check on the other side, it will join together. So go ahead and do the mattress stitch or the stitch you prefer for the seaming for the shoulders, and meet me back once you have seamed your shoulders, and we can go from there. Once you stitch the shoulders together, I'm going to do one lining of single crochet for the neck with the purple color yarn. It's completely optional. You can do with the one lining, or you can just leave it like this. And you can start anywhere in the neck. Chain one, you can start the single crochet from the next chain. You can see so the each gap you can see here, you can do the single crochet. Once we done the neck, the next step is going to be stitch the sleeves. Before you start, fold it together, put a stitch marker in the middle. So this is my middle of the sleeve. And align the middle with the shoulder middle, so we know this is the middle, and we can then stitch both sides. Put a stitch marker other sides as well. Once you put the stitch marker, we can start seaming from this side. So find the two legs, so this is where I'm going to start my stitch. And two leg from here. So now I've done the seaming for the sleeves. Now we need to seam both sides together to finish the sweater. So always put stitch marker on ends, the corners. So once you put a stitch marker both sides, you can start seaming, start doing the same seaming method or the method you prefer. I'm going to do the same seaming method, mattress stitch. So I've done the seaming for both sides with the mattress stitch.